Zachary, go.
I clicked the button.
Welcome back to Barely D&D.
Nope.
This is your Sword of Dungeons and
Jackie,
Dragons.
go.
What about our everybody together? We'll do it for the second one.
Welcome back to Barely.
Welcome back to Barely
Welcome back to Barely
Sword of Dungeons and
D&D.
Dragons podcast.
This is going to be a nightmare for Landon to line up because
Bienvenidos a Barely D&D.
I hit record the first time.
Beso.
You said hit record.
Beso.
Beso.
So podcast G Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know how to say that in Portuguese. Okay, welcome back.
I feel like to help with Landon, can we go 1, 2, 3, and then we both
Yes.
clap? Okay.
1,
1, 2,
2,
3. No, I said 1, 2.
Okay, Landon,
There's a clap.
Take all this.
I didn't even
Jackie,
clap.
I can line it up because you have a audio that's going to be recorded on the P8 and the one that you're recording, so it'll be fine.
Okay, that's true. Okay, I'm sorry. I was
Anyway,
trying to
let's do a
help.
new intro.
All right.
All of us together. Welcome back to
Barely D&D. This is your Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Okay, listeners, and what that
Sound
is,
like a goat.
what that is us playing in person with our last in-person session with Landon before he moves.
I'm not in person.
That's 30 minutes of technical difficulties, or maybe 40 minutes. I'm not even sure. We're here. It's your Barely sort of
Jackie is sideways.
Yeah, Jackie's
Yeah.
sideways, by the way.
Sideways?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sideways.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see Mike at all.
No. Can you see me?
There we go.
Now I
There she
can.
is. Okay, anyway, this is obviously Barely D&D. I hope
didn't.
nothing else in your life is this. But this is the accidental adventure. Jackie, you twisted so that you were then upside down. You didn't go the right way. Yeah, there you go.
There we are.
We're bootlegging it, but that's fine because that's how we do things. So before we get back to the accidental adventures, which we have not played in almost more.
More than a month.
More, yeah, we're at a month and a half,
That's
almost 2 months.
crazy.
I know, that's how long it's been.
'Cause you had to get married.
It's very sad.
Because he had to have a really
You
good life
had to
decision.
fall in
That's-
love
Die.
with your
You
soulmate
just had to
and then
get
go to
married.
Colorado. Ugh, you just had
How
to do it.
dare you.
But a couple, well, basically just one important thing. Abby is taking a brief leave. We have not kicked her off.
No.
She didn't disappoint us
Yet.
that much. But just as Landon had to go have a child, she's doing school stuff.
She's not having a
She's
child.
not having a child.
Not having a
having a
child. I want that
brainchild.
to be very clear.
But
Knowledge.
she's finishing up a bunch of school stuff and she's got her priorities straight. So until the end of the semester, she's going to be Xing out on stuff. So in session, unless Abby tells me otherwise, Lando, you'll be like for combat and stuff. You would actually, Jackie, for combat, you'll run Gretta's stats.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, why did you change your mind?
Because Lana gave me a face that made me rethink, and I was serious too. Lana gave me a face that made me rethink everything. So Jackie,
Yeah.
in combat, you'll run Greta's stuff. So you'll use.
Okay,
her
but
character
who
sheet.
will run Tello's stuff? Because
It's
Abby
almost
ran
like that was the end of the sentence. And then in combat, Landon, you can run Tello.
The look only
Micah,
works
I
once.
feel like you could learn Tello. We'll
No,
work
I
that
can
out.
do Tello. I can run Tello.
I can run Gretta for sure. I
I
feel like
can run Tello.
me
but
and Gretta
good.
are connected.
I'll Tello do good. He combat.
What I will do is I will play like Abby and get Gretta to the cusp of death.
No, don't.
And then I will and then with my other hand and my other dice, I will heal her at the cusp of death.
At the
like
same
what
time.
I do
Just a
normally.
I'm just gonna have Tello say wee 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 ha 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 ha. Baguette.
Well, as it's always been, I still roleplay him. But anyway.
I wish Tello had a dagger that looked like a baguette.
He should.
Anyway.
It'll kill you instantly, but only if you ate bread in the last 5 minutes.
Only if you're gluten intolerant. And
So
he'll
good.
weed them out of the world slowly but surely. He's Thanos, but for celiac.
By the way, Lotto 2 dropped in Super Snail today. That's
Hey,
very
guys.
exciting.
Oh, man.
Y'all ever
Anyway.
heard of this really cool game called D&D?
Yeah, so we've agreed to go late tonight, but a couple players are going to fade fast.
I'm
We
going
need
to
to
tell
get
you
we
on.
have?
now.
I'm just kidding. I'm 2 hours
I
behind you guys.
will
don't-
fight someone. So, this is the Accidental Adventures.
Roll.
Back to that super important announcement I was making. Abby's going to be out for 2 or 3 months, but she will be back. she will be back to be Gretta, and she will. Why are you taking pictures of me, Landon?
Because it's our last time playing in person.
That's really sad.
Okay, it's not the final time ever. I'm sure it'll happen again, guys.
I mean, look at his glasses. But anyway,
Landon's an iPhone guy now, by the way. Sorry.
I mean, there's something magical. That's my thing. I have to use that mic the rest of the time. Yeah, your mouth's on it. I have to use that. Ross. Finna Lysol that thing.
You laughed, so you got something out of it.
Anyway, this is clearly the accident.
I want to go to the woods.
What are you going to do in the woods?
Put me in the story, coach.
Put me in the story, coach.
Into the woods. Into the woods.
Please help me. I'm also tired.
Zach, you got this.
Thank you. Before we get into it, letter or question. Yes, Landon has a great one.
So I came up with this. It's a pretty good one. I don't want to brag
It's a
too
really good
much,
one,
but it was a good one. If your character went into the real world, like the movie Barbie, and it was able to bring something back with
so
them
cool.
into this other D&D world, what would they bring? What would they take? It could be anything.
And who's the DM NPC?
Only one thing?
I feel like Nom.
hard.
I want to know
I went
Noms.
Nom.
Okay,
No.
okay. And then also, Jackie, like seriously, your hair looks really good. Every time I look at it, I'm like, dang, looks
Thank
really
you.
good. Anyway,
Can I do Bazz?
Huh?
Can I do Bazz?
Can you be Bazz?
Yeah, for the question.
but go ahead.
So Bazz would bring back health insurance.
Dude, that would be so like. Can you imagine
That'd be awful.
how would a health insurance company possibly operate in Yalabin?
I don't know, but they would
like,
have
my
to-
arms blown off. No.
It's like just sleep for 8 hours.
Yeah, why do you need
good
health
time to be health
insurance when you have? Why do you need health insurance when you
Health
have
insurance
clerics
company.
and
My
sleep?
back has been broken and my face melted off. Take a nap. For some reason, you'll be okay.
Wait. Is your
Unless
DM
you're
like
Craig.
obsessed with like realism? Are you doing grievous wounds? No. Okay, perfect. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just take a long nap. Your
Take a
arm
nap.
will be back in the morning.
You'll be fine unless you're Craig. Then for some reason, you'll bear it all. Yeah, what's up?
I have a question.
No, I asked.
And I thought they were answering. Hit me with it.
Does therapy exist in Yellowprint?
In like a not like you could probably get something akin to therapy from like clerical abbeys. It's more like searching out figures of sage wisdom. So as like a public practice, probably not. Not as like a commercial service.
Craig would bring back therapy in Red
Okay.
Bull.
You can
We're all
only.
Red
picking like
Bull?
concepts
Red
and
Bull.
practices.
Can you imagine Craig and
on
Ro
Red Bull?
on Red
No,
Bull?
I really can't.
I would pay money. That's like rage in a can.
Oh man.
Every time he runs out of
Can rage.
his number of rages is just how many Red Bulls he has.
It's like Fortnite slurp juice.
He's not angry. He's just hyper.
Don't care.
What's funny is that we talk about how much Red Bull, like, oh, that affects you. I don't feel anything when I drink this. It doesn't work
I don't
on me.
feel anything normally. I
Oh
haven't
my
for
gosh.
years.
Hold on.
I thought of a tweet
Oh my
today.
gosh.
I was like,
Don't you mean an X?
yeah, an X. I was like,
I'm joking.
am I depressed or do I just need more caffeine?
Oh no.
Oh wow.
I mean, okay,
Bro,
that
what's
brought down
bro?
the mood.
I know what you bring
apologize.
back. A guitar.
Who?
No.
Well, it's like it was her turn. So
A guitar. What's Noms?
Are you going?
Jackie speaks for
No.
Ro.
What? I thought I was doing
I think it would either be like amplification or a microphone, or it would be social media because she would be like, I'm gonna.
Can you
I'm gonna
imagine
get
Ro
those.
as the first Twitter user? Oh no.
You would tweet way too much.
Just the whole world.
All about
would
the
think
king.
that
So like subtweeting.
Subtweeting the whole time.
I
She
saw
makes fan
oomph
of the
today.
king.
you would set the standard that like everyone's supposed to tweet 100 times a day, and that would just become the cultural norm.
You know those fan cams of like Pedro Pascal and all set to like a BTS song? She'd be making those of like the king and like and like
I would invent
feminine.
graphic design
I'd be
for
like,
her
I
fan
like
cams.
bad boys and like do a fan cam of feminine. Like
We don't talk about the murders.
Nom. While you know what? While I was driving around today, I was thinking about Thimnon, and I just thought for a little bit about how like Ro has a crush on him, and then in my head I ran down the list of everything even just categorically, that he's done to be where he is, that I know, and I was like, wow, dark. And then I just went back to catching possums.
Why is members of the Fun Guys in love with like the worst people?
I don't know.
Like, Rose got it in for
Thimnon.
Bazz and Bellaandra are talking now.
Bazz and Bellaandra are actually a thing?
Craig and his wife, I guess. I feel like Craig's the bad.
Great.
Dude.
He is a
Craig is
lovely
the bad
person.
guy.
Anyway, Nom
I'm
would
the bad guy.
Nom would bring back a Glock. If Nom found out what a gun is, she'd be like, yeah, I want that.
Holy
She
crap.
comes back. What's that, Nom? Don't worry about it.
She'd come back and she'd be like, go ahead, say something. Say something about me.
That was
Say it.
literally. Oh my gosh.
Don't tie me
That's
up, Craig.
beautiful.
Don't tie me up, Craig. You're gonna get tied up in hell, Craig.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, okay. Pushing the rating today. Let's go. Let's have some accidental adventures.
Let's go.
Yay.
So, for the note-taking nerds.
The note taking.
Wait, oh no, this is the part where Abby goes, and then has to run and grab
That's
her
right.
stuff.
Oh wait, true. We have to honor Abby.
I'll do it.
Yeah, Abby goes, "Oh, I didn't know there were going to be notes at the beginning of the session." She gets out her notes. And then the whole time I start talking, she goes, wait. And then she goes,
Do you ever look at the possums that you have to catch and go, hey, that's
yes,
similar to Abby.
today. I had a possum. I like notification went like, and I was like, I miss you too, Abby. I miss you.
You just start to see them everywhere you look.
It's funny that we chose raccoons because possums are so much more indicative of this podcast. But
They're also marsupial.
that's true, and I'm proud of you for knowing that. Also, they're opossums. Don't get me started on this. Jackie, you're the only note-taking nerd today, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is episode 98 of the Accidental Adventures. Walk in the Woods.
I don't know why that's so funny, Micah.
Okay, she's going to be asleep by second session. Okay, so episode 98, A Walk in the Woods. It's a level 10 adventure. The date is 3488 Police Bata. Bialadron 27. Guys, it's almost
Christmas.
Santa's coming to town.
I wanted so badly to be mad at Landon just then, but when I looked over, he made the funniest face. Bialadron 27th, Amek.
There's no
And it
Christmas
is
because there's no Christ.
3:14 p.m. Stop. It's wild how many recordings you've said that on. 3:14 p.m.
There's no rescue from our
Listener,
hopelessness in this world.
like, pray for me. I need your help. Everyone
Stay
here is a
loon.
mess today.
It's a loon miss.
So Luna,
Who knew Abby was the pin that if you take it out of the machine, everything falls apart? And before we get started, we're going to do something a little different.
What?
Both in
No.
honor of this being Landon's last in-person session before moving, and also, so like, kind of like a one-off, like the gangs here, except for Abby. And because this is such a pivotal series of episodes, the next 6 episodes in the campaign, because they're so important, we are going to do a recap, which we have not done in a long time, but it is not going to be of the last session. It's going to be of the campaign. So this will be brief.
Oh,
But-
you trying to make me cry?
But I'm going to do just a little recap real fast, just to kind of zero things in, because I had a feeling, So, Accidental Adventures Campaign Recap. I didn't have to read the title. The Fun Guys, an enclave of odd travelers now formed into a close-knit found family, have traveled across Yalarbin's northeastern hemisphere and eventually to the west in search of a natural, possibly divine wonder known as a wellspring. Committed to its search by a pact with an otherworldly being with whom they have become deeply intertwined. This journey was spurred from seeming coincidence, even tragedy, the trauma of which bound these sojourners to trust each other more and more with the needs which sent them with their needs and which sent them forth into the greater world, each searching for something outwardly and inwardly. Months have formed the group into familiar friends, battles of the heart and flesh have forged them into loyal allies, and growth of their hearts and minds have bound them together in love. The Fun Guys have grown on each other and with each other and through each other. In the almost half year that they have ventured outward, adopting each other's goals and needs, they have created a complex series of reasons to arrive at their current destination, the famed magical and natural wonder known as the Westwood, in the western half of Zedge, the freed kingdom. It is somewhere within this forest of legends and marvels, which occupies the entire western half of the subcontinent, that the great magical font for which the warriors have traveled thousands of miles, there's the map, rests, and the group now stands on the precipice of many possible culminations. It is through the grand trees before them that their future stands, shrouded in shadows and adorned with light. So,
Beautiful.
let me pull up the correct one. Wow, I gotta turn that bad boy down.
It is crazy how far we have come in this campaign.
Yeah, dude. Y'all started here. You went all the way up there and all the way across the world, and you're over here.
Yeah.
You went across.
You are literally down the street.
You guys are literally at the opposite corner of the map.
miles.
The opposite, end of the world.
I would walk
If
500
I could
miles.
just see
Zach.
you tonight.
This is for my friend Zachary, who's hanging on by a thread.
Oh, I did love that. Fun guys. We left off, to be exact, because I reviewed this, with Jaci having turned into a snake and slithered away. Bazz holding Tello's hands, looking into his eyes, and kicking his legs out to each side. Craig sitting on a stump, kicking his legs back and forth. Oh no, Craig standing stock still, standing into nowhere. Rose sitting on a stump, kicking her legs, laughing maniacally, except there wasn't a stump, so it's just the ground. And then Gretta laying face down on the ground, rolling back and forth, violently screaming. That is where we left off.
So like a regular
Ding.
Tuesday night.
That is the decisions you all made. A couple moments later, for some reason, everyone's fine. And you all stand at the border edge of Hushan. If anyone wants a reference map, patrons, they are in the Discord. Patrons, they're on Patreon. In the references and relevant resources.
Good luck getting into our
Patrons, they're on the Discord. So sucks to suck. But they're on the Patreon under Yalbin Resources. Players, if you need them, the map is in the Discord, so you can look up lore and reference, and we have an image of the map pinned up there. But at that leftmost edge, at the border of the great mining and lumber town of Hushan, you all have to your left, or directly in front of you, you guys have moved far enough beyond the town that there's basically like a mile of kind of like meadow, and then it would get to the edge of like lumber yards that would then later lead into the town. And you guys stand maybe 300 feet away from the start of the Westwood. I described it in brief last time. Big surprise, I'm going to get more detailed this time. But I really want to take just a moment to describe the scene, like looking at it. The only person here out of all of you who has any real like touchstone for what they're seeing right now is Bazz because of Agba. Obviously, these trees are not that big because that tree's like, I don't know, a wonder of the realms. But the trees in front of you are functionally California redwoods. Now, they're different from them in a number of ways I'm going to describe, but a number of them that you see are basically, you don't see any trees smaller than the largest California redwoods. So record California redwoods are this whole forest. And so the effect it has is that the canopy up above you is dense. I mean, it's not above you yet, but in front and above is dense. But the trees stand, they're very broad, they're far apart from each other. This is old growth forest in the most profound sense. So there is not, there's no underforest, there's no underbrush here. There are no shrubs, there are no shorter trees. There's only this one dominant tree, and it is immense. These trees are gigantic. They are towers. And to put it in perspective for the impact this would have on your characters, the largest physical structure your characters have seen in the campaign so far is the Palace of Telethanon, which is an immense building. But the second most is Bellaandra's Pale Tower. And every one of these trees is bigger than the tower, broader across and significantly higher. The shortest of these trees probably caps out at around 300 feet.
Oh my
But
gosh.
most of them are there are trees here up to 400 feet in height. And the base of their trunks, some of them are 40 feet across, some 50. And that's getting on the extreme side. There are some only 30, but so more than the width of like cross-section to front to back of like this apartment building we're in, or like kind of comparable. The trees are immense. And even from this distance, you can see the hue of their bark is fascinating. It is not gray. It is not brown. It's not even red. It's like a gold. It's like a tawny honey gold is the color of all of the bark. And from this distance, it just kind of looks like one smooth pattern. You'd have to get up close to make out more of it. And the grasses, the gentle grasses you guys are in, which for Bazz comes up to you about half shin height. They're high. They're not tall grass, but for short grass, they're high. And then for Craig, for you and Ro and Gretta, it's about like halfway up the thigh, the height of the grass. Or if, sometimes a little below the knee. And it is interspersed with just hundreds of kinds of wildflowers in the meadow. And then as you get more and more toward the forest, most of the forbs and the flowers disappear and it just becomes the grass leading into the forest beyond. The trees above it's interesting because all of the trunks are the same, but the foliage is different for many. So some of these are giant pines, and there appears to be a variant with shorter pines and longer pines, and then some of them appear to be immense oaks, but they all have similar trunks, so that's very confusing. But they just create this, like, basically between these three kinds of whatever these incredible trees are, there's probably like a couple hundred different shades of green through all the different heights and canopies, and it's less like looking up into the canopy of a forest and more like looking up at a different horizon. Because when you guys get close enough, they just occlude the sky completely. And they're at such great height that they might as well practically just be a low atmosphere. And they are so thick and full that they might as well just be the new sky. And below in the forest, it's not like night. Light pierces the trees, but never in a full beam. So it's like, even though you guys are standing in early afternoon, when you look into the forest, it's like a permanent evening below. And there are the meadow is peaceful, but it's like even from beyond the forest, you get some taste and feel of its silence at a distance, as if everything is so terribly quiet. And the admonishment that you were left with from Jaci is that, that for which you search lies beyond, and that the place you are going is one of the most magical in the world, one of the most bountiful and helpful, and not safe. And she warned you that, there are only so many dangers of the flesh, but that this can be a dangerous place for the heart. And it strikes you all, even just looking at this visual wonder, how you all know that there is a wellspring in here. And, you're not exactly certain what that is, some of you to more degrees than others, but you know conceptually exactly what it is. It's a font of the deep magic. And so in that way, you guys know that this is one of the most magical places in the world. But you can see looking at it, especially you, Ro, being from Zedge, you can detect how this place would spur so many rumors, so many ideas, so many myths, because even if someone had no idea the magics of this place, to look at something so grand and so immense must. If someone did not know what magic was, it would certainly conceive the idea within them. It would engender it just for the scale and the unnatural nature. And so you all stand a couple hundred feet of meadow away from the edge of this immense westwood.
I have some questions.
Yeah.
Would it be okay, I may not be able to know this, but would there be any way that someone or a community of people made homes in the trees?
Who knows?
I have a question.
And I'll tell you what, we'll go to those. Craig, just answering your architectural mind. You're not an architect, but as a dwarf in mining, you are very aware of the nature of building a structure into something. Looking at the scale of these trees, absolutely. And in fact, give me a nature check.
How far apart are the trees?
I'll answer that in a moment as well. Yeah, for sure.
15.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you've worked with lumber enough to know that it's only the edge of living wood in a tree that's alive. So these trees are so big that you could very easily hollow them out and build towers in the centers of them, and you wouldn't even harm the tree. They are so massive. You could build towers and live in these trees easily.
So are we walking in the dark? Because you said that there's no light.
You haven't entered the forest yet.
Okay.
And no, so it doesn't include all light.
Okay.
Light passes through. But have you ever, you've been in forest in midday, right?
I've never seen a tree in my life.
You've what?
I've never seen a tree in my life.
Okay. You've been in forest in midday. So you know how it's like darker underneath with a thick canopy above? It's like that. But it's the point is not that it's total occlusion of light, but it's total occlusion of sky. So there is no gap in any of the trees to see up and see blue.
Oh my God.
But like daylight is passing through, but it is all dimmed. So it's like the moment you pass into the canopy, you go from afternoon to evening.
Sorry.
And there's just no. It's fine, dude. It's fine. So yeah.
Okay.
Lando, you had a question, and then I will get to yours. I promise, Jackie.
Yeah, when I first started out way back when I
Yes, you have. Yeah,
I stepped into a tree and then stepped into Zedge.
You are.
I remember we talked about wanting to. Bazz cast confusion on Craig.
Oh, that burns so much.
Wake up, buddy. When Bazz tried to walk into the Westwood the last time, he ended up like walking back out magically. He was unable to walk into the forest,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was out of one of these immense trees which you strode.
What did you say, please?
I didn't. I didn't.
Jackie.
I should have. That's the key.
Each one of these trees that you can see right now, and it's quite the visual illusion because the scale of the trees is literally hard to visually take in.
Yeah.
It's like the way that like when you're standing in downtown Dallas and you look at all the skyscrapers, like you can look at the first couple in front of you, but then you need to turn your perspective to take the others in because it's too large.
Yeah.
They're obviously not quite that big, but functionally comparable. You can tell the distance very clearly in front of like the first quarter mile. But then when it gets beyond there, it's like hard to tell. Like they're all clearly distance between them, but it's like, okay, are those closer together? Is it the same? But in front of you, the couple 100-foot walk to the Westwood, each tree is probably like, if you had to guesstimate, 200 to 300 feet apart from each other, and it is still fully covered. So it's like a city of towers of nothing but forest. And the canopies are so large and so dense and so thick. Did you lose the pencil?
No, I just realized my phone. I was like, where's my phone? Did someone take it? It's being used.
The canopy is so big and so thick and so giant on each of these trees that, like, even as close as they must grow to each other in their functional terms, that like that's the distance they have from each other, hundreds of feet. Because that they need even that room for their canopies to spread. And most of their canopies are fully interlocked with each other. Which then, like when you look right up from the base of a tree up at the branches, it's very easy to tell which is which. But once you go a couple 100 feet away, it's hard to tell which branch connects to anything.
And we're like at the end of summer, right?
Yeah, you guys aren't quite to fall, but you're getting there.
Is it humid?
Wow, Craig, what a good question.
Yeah, I'm Craig.
In most of Zedge, it wouldn't be. But here it is, because you guys are only... you guys are 10 miles from the largest lake in the nation. So
hey, y'all want to go for a 10-mile run? Just wondering.
So a lot of humidity carries over.
Okay.
Yeah. And so you guys stand some distance away from the clearing. Also, listener, as a rule going forward, we're going to get into some fairly pivotal moments of the campaign. And so there is just there's gonna be a tiny itty bitty tragedy to this. There's no way around it. We're not gonna get Greta's input on so many of these important moments. So as a standard rule, Greta is just gonna be quiet and pensive and taking her notes. She's just gonna be very deeply taking notes. And I'm gonna type up her experiences, some very important moments, and send those to Abby on the side. And Abby can do with those what she wants, and when she comes back, she can process them. But just, it's gonna be up to you all to do what you do. Greta's just gonna functionally be like, just be quiet, taking things in, taking notes. That's her function. She'll say something sometimes, but Anyway, you guys stand some distance away from the Westwood, and Jaci has departed you, and everyone has stopped flailing.
That'd be a really great place for a tree swing. Looking at those trees, you'd feel like you're flying.
Okay, Greta does get really excited about that. She starts doodling that in her notes.
I thought you don't like flying, Craig.
I really don't. But I know some people who do. He looks over at Bazz because, y'all have to fly us everywhere.
I've never flown before in my life.
You're lying to me right now.
I don't know what
I literally have been like you. I've been
Tell
on
her
the
just
dark.
like you goes. We were riding you
Oh, that's
20
right.
minutes ago.
I mean, like, well, that's bird Bazz. Like, Bazz has
How
never...
different is that experience?
Well, it feels like normal.
Does it like make you sad that you can't speak words? You just speak bird.
Well, when we do it, we can speak. Yeah, we can speak like bird to each other.
But then like you just lose the
That's it.
ability of communication with us. Isn't that kind of sad?
But it depends on whether or not that's a loss.
Oh. Dang. You're right.
And Teller just goes,
It's all about perspective,
finger
man.
crossbones.
All right, guys. I appreciate the jokes and the gaffes.
What are some gaps?
But we're about to go into this place, and it's like...
Yeah, I'm just trying to liven. I'm trying to bring down the tension.
No, it's really good.
Yeah,
I think we've
I'm a
maxed
little
out the
nervous.
vibe.
I have a
I'm a
question.
little nervous to be around.
Oh.
I've like think about it. Put it in perspective. Like it's really weird. We're really tiny when we stand up right here.
This is what it feels like to be an ant.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm concerned. So we're going to this place
Yeah.
to like do a little drop off, a little Amazon moment. Oh wait, no, Craig doesn't know what that is. But I am deeply attached to the existence.
I
of this
kind of
thing.
forgot that this is why we were coming here.
Yeah,
I assume it wanted us to go... Old wanted us to take him to, like, a lot of these places. So
we're basically an Uber.
I assume...
Bazz, you do remember this is the one place he wanted to.
Never mind. This is the only place.
Which, in your defense, has a thing we haven't brought up in 6 months.
I think about the orb and I hold it in my hand.
Okay, so you think about the orb, and there is a weight there. Actually, there's no noise. It's just a weight in your palm. And it's
I say, hey, are we going to...
Hey, old.
Are we gonna, like, lose you after we drop you in the well?
the dark inky fluid is in the orb, as it always is. But it's like fuller than usual. Usually it's kind of like a semi, like it takes up about half the space. Now it looks like it takes up about 2/3. And it's like pulsing with that like kind of dark central mass and those tendrils pushing outward. And they're always pulsing and moving in strange kind of like, you know, those balls at the museum where you can rub your fingers on the electricity beams follow your fingers. It's always like doing patterns like that. But right now they're pushing out and touching the edges. Like they're like touching and feeling around. And there's that like swirling pattern in the middle, almost like an eye. And Old's voice penetrates all of your heads at once. And he says, I've been waiting for this. Thank you all for bringing me here. No. Like I've said, I enjoy watching you all. And I don't want to close the chapter on my favorite book. I'll keep watching you. And Craig, I'll stay connected.
Am I still gonna be able to be underwater and not die?
Of course.
Okay.
I mean, the not dying is on you, but I can
Yeah.
handle the not drowning.
That's cool. Do I still do crazy things whenever I'm like angry and stuff?
Yes, I'm fond of that part of the story.
Me
I'll
too.
keep that around.
I'm happy with it too.
But the orb will go away. You'll drop it in the pool of light, get it back out, and then in the ocean. Then my eye comes back to me.
Will your voice still be in my head?
Of course.
Okay, that's wonderful.
How boring.
I
You have to
know.
read a book and not be able to talk to the
Who am I
characters.
gonna talk to? I'm on the toilet.
And then I'll be able to see it with one more eye.
Oh no. It's funny. Okay, this is weird. Let's moving on. Take a swig of not Dr. Pepper. This is not Dr. Pepper.
Anyway,
Australian Mika.
so what are you guys doing?
Not Dr. Pepper.
How far away are the
Okay.
trees?
I mean, you can be walking there.
Yeah,
You
I
were
like
just
the
standing there
idea.
looking at them.
I
Okay.
have a okay.
I turn
just
into a
for
tree.
You
A
are
little-
a tree.
You just stand still.
A little clarification, just because it has been a long time. So you said he will gain an eye, is what he just said to us?
You all learned some time ago that the orb, as you call it, is a far seed.
Yeah,
and
I know that.
They're Bralogekith's eyes,
Yeah.
and that he removed
How many? Do
some
we
of
know
his
how
eyes.
many he has right now?
No, nobody knows.
Well, what? Okay. as a player, wouldn't it be at least 2?
One would
I know?
imagine.
Maybe.
Because of...
You don't know.
I'll tell you what. Roll me a d20.
Because of
That's how many
Ravina,
eyes he'll
she
have.
dropped it.
Roll me a d20. No, you don't know. So
That was rude.
It's so funny because that only happens to Jackie.
it only happens to Jackie.
Jackie's like,
Well, 'cause
I'm on the same plane of existence.
Jackie and Abby are the only 2 players who go, well, okay, hold on, DM. I know the plot, right? They're the only 2 players. No one else does that to me.
Okay, but I played
No,
a character
you don't
that
know.
dropped him. So wouldn't I know as
Cool.
a player?
No.
What if I just
Anyway.
ask him, hey, how many eyes do you have?
Zachary, he's secretly in love with me. Can I please?
Can I do that? Okay.
Yeah.
I go old.
Do it, Craig.
Okay, old.
And then there's a weight in your hand. And it's still trippy because
But it's
you've
in
done
my
this so many
hand, so
times,
it's
you
tripping
know.
me.
You've done this so many times, you know, like, okay, I know where it's going to be and I'm looking at it. But no matter how many times you watch it, your eye can never, it's not like watching a flame come on a candle or, you know, an arrow fly out from by a wall or something. Like, it's just there. It wasn't, and then it is. And it's so much faster than your eye can process. And the only really sense you get for differentiating the moment between when it is and when it isn't is the presence of the weight. And it's so, like, unnerving. But, I mean, you're used to it. You look at it and then the weight's there. And the orb is in your hand.
Hey, old. So this is like your eyeball, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that is weird. I was wondering, how many eyes do your kind normally have?
Give me a persuasion check, Craig.
I assist by looking real cute.
No. He doesn't.
Is his voice still in all
This
of our
is
heads?
18.
18? Ooh.
I cast guidance on Mika.
The DC was 15.
Oh, thank
and
you.
it
Okay.
would have been like 20 something for everyone else, but he likes you. And
But he likes
me. He says, good question, Greg.
Thank you.
I have many. As I said, I used to be an aboleth. So, my kind has more eyes than you do. But I'm getting more all the time as I grow. Right now, I have 13. But I might have more soon.
Maybe by the end of the day, I'll just drop that in. Just go a little bloop.
Little plop.
A little.
All the fluid in the orb just sort of like pulses out suddenly, and there's just no response from him.
Okie dokies. Maybe that was the total.
All right, guys, gang.
Let's go
Let's go into the tree wood.
into the woods to the grandmother's house.
I thought we were walking
Tyler
there.
just, yeah, okay. And it's about this time that you guys, that the light starts to fade above you, and you all start to walk into shade, not darkness, but shade of the forest. You couldn't see it from a distance, but the grass here is slightly different. There is grass everywhere, and it is the same kinds of grass, but the grass is a little bit sparser. It's not quite as thick, and for a moment, it takes you a second to discern why, and then as you look at it more, you realize that what it is that there just hit my dice tray. You realize after a moment that what it is that there's like a permanent carpet of deteriorated leaves and like needles and just like and everywhere you all step, the ground gives slightly. And it occurs to you all that, especially like to the half dryads and probably to Gretta, maybe Craig and Teller are left slightly in the dark, but that there must be such a, like, there's probably like a couple feet of like loam, of like decayed matter, which would make incredibly fertile ground. But that like this forest floor must be like inches thick of degraded leaf material, and that the grasses have to manage to grow through it. So there is still grass everywhere, but it's like every 4 or 5 blades is interspersed by like half a centimeter of like darker material and then more blades. It's surprisingly quiet. I mean, walking through grass of a flexible material and a low height isn't typically a very loud experience, but this buoyant surface to the ground, the give just absorbs the sound of your walking. And you all are very quiet as you pass forward, and you start passing by these towers of life, these behemoths of time. And it occurs to, I'll say the druid very immediately. Man, the age of these trees. I mean, you know that their growth, well, something about the forest was enhanced by Hyundine centuries ago, but you don't know the size of the trees before, but I mean, these trees must be truly ancient.
I wonder if we're going to come across one that's fallen down. And, like, how long would that have to stretch for it to, like, for the end of it? I don't know, like, if we came across one in our path that fell down, don't know how, like, realistic that would be. But, like, how would we climb over it? Like, how would we...
I would just turn into a bird
Probably use
and
magic.
fly over it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Y'all can do that.
Craig, where you can see, like, behind Tello and Ro, or behind Bazz and Ro, like, Tello just, like, making eye contact with you, kind of go, like, I mean, just use magic. And he, like, does the voice and then just, like, rolls his eyes at you and keeps walking.
Didn't know Tello could do a accent that's not his own.
Hey, Balls.
And
have
the
you
group is
been?
treading.
Have you been in this forest before?
No.
He's from this
Have you
forest,
been-
actually.
Have you been in a forest with trees this grand before?
No.
You've been in some incredible places, but not quite like this.
Yeah, this is the big tree. I've never seen anything like this before.
This is the big tree. The tree's big.
Do you guys think that do you think that the rest of the forest sizes up to the trees? Like, do you think we'll run into creatures that are comparable to the trees?
Oh, that's a good question.
A squirrel?
Well, like,
Terrifying.
but think about, like,
a 30-foot
squirrel.
Heck
think
no.
about like a squirrel compared to like a 10-foot tree, and then a squirrel compared to this.
Oh my gosh.
Would there be squirrels
I mean,
equally the size of this tree?
I've seen varying sizes of forests and trees, and I think every squirrel I've seen has been the same size.
Well, that's good to know.
But, if we happen to run into
Giant squirrel.
a horror beyond all my comprehension,
Godzilla lives in this one.
Smash cut to like a squirrel with all the fur burned off, just and Craig's just
Breathing
like,
fire.
They're all covered in blood.
run.
Gretta's just getting crushed by a giant acorn.
Just run.
Death by acorn.
Anyway.
Do I know where I'm? Do we know? I'm just walking.
Yeah,
You guys have just started walking into the forest?
going?
Nope.
Do you have like? I mean, Balls, you're in tune with this nature stuff and in tune with the spring.
Bazz, you're a druid.
Yeah,
Plant?
can you-
Are you just saying you want me to tell you where to
Like,
go? Is
can
that what you want?
To be like find plant, or should we?
No,
should we
I'm
talk?
looking for druid
Should we
craft
talk?
markings
Should
as
we
walk
talk
the
to one of
forest.
these guys? And she taps on one of the trees. Should we talk to one of these guys?
No. Here's what I want to do. I want to do commune with nature
Okay.
and just
That's a little.
just commune with it.
I do magic
Could you remind me the exact deets? Or I'll just read the book.
Talls.
And you guys can keep narrating what you're doing.
Rose gonna, because Bazz said that, I'm gonna just feel like Bazz said that. I'm gonna look back at Craig and be like, yeah, that's a little over my plant pay grade. I can talk to like one at a time. He can talk to the whole forest.
So I can choose 3 options.
Hey, what's
and
up,
I
guys?
get knowledge of the land within 3 miles of me. I gain knowledge about prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples, powerful
celestials.
otherworldly beings, and buildings. Those are the 3 that I choose.
It influences. Okay. Oh, any of the 3 of the. Okay. Okay. Bazz, what does it look like as you commune with the nature?
Nothing crazy, nothing very. It's a
He gives it a hug. I'm just kidding.
no. I just
Hugs the
Fire
tree.
related.
I picked one of the pine needles off the ground and I kind of put it in my mouth as I just like like a wheat stalk as I walk through the forest.
Fair enough. Well, Bazz, as you chew on the pine needle,
I'm pining for nature.
you pick up one of the pine needles, and as you like go to pick it up, you can't put it in your mouth like a wheat stalk because it's about 2 feet long.
Oh.
And you look at the base and you realize it's broken. This is like a half of one of them, and it's like half an inch thick in diameter, just the pine needle.
That pine needle's
this thing's
bigger
like a
than Gretta.
spear when it falls down. These things are huge.
Let's roll a D100 every 100 feet. Just see if we die. Is there anybody skewered that I?
They're not quite that dense, but they are big. But you find a smaller one because I'm not going to be that much of an annoying DM. And you put it in your mouth, you chew on it, and as you walk, you get maybe 1,000 feet into the forest, and the crook starts changing. Every time you lift it, it moves, but you cannot keep it from putting its roots down every single time you put it down. And like no one could visually detect it, but as you hold it, every single time it makes contact with the earth, you hear in your you feel in your chest and you hear in your ears like a very dull with every time it touches the ground, and you can feel it like pulsing. And what you are magically druidically aware is that every single time it touches the ground, the roots are going like plunging into the earth and scattering and then retracting like 10 or 20 feet outward. And all of the flowers bloom and blossom further and grow new anthers, and like branches protrude, and the staff just blooms wildly, and the jewel at its center is fully occluded by the branches. And with every pulse, you feel like a new wave of understanding about the landscape around you. And could you remind me the 3 options you wanted again?
Yes. I wanted to know about prevalent plants, minerals, animals, and peoples.
Okay, let's start with that one. The plants you're aware of are the great trees. And what you feel is like a connection with them. And it does 2 things. It gives you a powerful sensation of smallness, and it fills you with a sense of peace. There's something about like being aware of them makes you feel like you are insignificant next to them and deeply safe under them. And in some unclear way, you become innately aware that many of these trees are far older than any of the people who live on this continent, any of the peoples, that their history starts after that of these trees. And that some of these trees, that some of the younger ones are in the thousands, but there are trees here in the millennia. Eon's not a term that Bazz would know, but that these trees are almost primordial in a sense. And then some of them, or at least their ancestors. And then in terms of animals, you become aware of the fact that there is a great array of flora and fauna here, especially fauna, and that there are many species you would be aware of, but you just become aware that this place is probably host to creatures you've never seen. Creatures possibly more reminiscent of what you've known from the Lost Lands than what you've known of the rest of Yellowbrin. And then peoples, none. And then minerals, there do be rocks deep down. Next
rock.
category from the spell. And I promise I'm not just trying to be tedious. I just want to make sure I'm getting you everything you look for.
Buildings.
None.
And
none within 3 miles.
That's it. That's all I was looking for.
You chose a third, right?
That's all the only. I don't know.
chose
DM bonus because I don't think there's anything.
Okay. Roll me 2 D100s. With the chances of 2 different things.
That is. What are double zeros?
0.
I rolled 5.
Okay.
And
then
again,
the second one. It's for 2. It's to determine 2 different things.
and 75.
Okay. Second one, nothing. The first one, yes. You all get maybe another 400 or 500 feet of walking, and Bazz, what catches your eye, and then slowly to the other very perceptive members of the group, which is half the party, you all notice the remains of a skeleton.
Oh.
With a pine needle in
That's
its head.
not good.
One of the ones that would walk, it dawns on you all. But it is not walking. It is collapsed maybe 40 feet away from the base of one of the immense trees, and it's just covered in roots that have like pulled it apart and pinned it down, as though the undead was traveling through and could not survive the magics of the forest.
Good.
What kind of skeleton is it? Like what race or
like some sort of an avian person, some sort of a bird person. You can give me a medicine check or a nature check if you really want to try to determine.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to. No, I'm just kidding.
What'd you roll?
No, actually, for nature, I got 17.
Okay, Bazz.
Oh, I wasn't rolling.
Okay. This was probably definitely a bird person. You'd guess Corvum, but you're not exactly sure.
Interesting.
Okay.
Sick.
Otherwise, you guys are just traveling, and you're just beautiful and quiet and wondrous.
What time is it? And I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. I just
Ro.
literally don't remember when
Ro.
we got here.
You go to think of the time.
No.
There's no voice in your head. Nothing announces the time. You just know.
Yeah.
And you go to think of it and you don't. You guys haven't gone more than a mile into the wood.
Do I know?
And you are
how
just
long we've been
struck by the
walking?
sensation. You don't know where north is.
No. Rude.
And then give
Not
me
you,
give
the
me
forest.
give me a history check.
Because it's 9 in the afternoon.
Your
And your eyes
are
are the size of the moon.
You can't and you could,
Oh,
but you do.
frick.
And the other day I called.
I got a nat 1.
Hey, did we switch? Because I think that we've switched roles.
Ro, you don't know where you are, you don't know when it is, and you don't know why.
Does she know who
Who?
she
Oh,
is?
I don't-
Who am I?
Do I know who I am? I look down. What is this instrument?
I'm green.
Am I a tree?
I have the weird sense that I'm an orphan.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Okay. Interesting.
But-
that is weird.
party's walking.
I feel like
Tello.
I should know what direction we're going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we're here and we're walking, but I have the sinking feeling that we don't know where we're going.
Until like turns back around to look where you guys have come from. It's not that long. And when he stops in turn, and everyone kind of turns back and looks with him, forest. No meadow.
Like we can't see the entrance.
Well, we've been walking for a mile, right?
And Tello kind of like turns back toward you all. Oh man. I don't know either. But I
Like,
could have sworn
crap.
back was that way, so.
What if you tried to like climb to the top and like look over the top and see?
Tello
if you
just
could-
stops
Dude.
and turns and looks at the giant.
I
tree.
bet Greta can do it.
What about one
I
of the
think-
people who turns into animals does that?
We can
Yeah,
only do that
I
so
could
many
turn
times
into
a
like
day.
a.
I can only fall from a
I can do it.
tower so many times a day.
Okay, the ground is like 5 feet of soft to good stuff.
No.
It's a mattress.
It's like
I
a
mean,
mattress.
okay, here's the thing, guys. I normally always know what direction we are, and I don't. And that's really
Oh.
freaking me out.
So you have no idea where we are.
Bazz,
Oh,
give me
No.
a check with your spellcasting modifier. Give me a wisdom check.
That is a nat
So,
1.
No! Why
Guys.
are we getting that one?
The forest is working.
Uh-oh.
Should I become, my normal bat and see? What if I fly up there though?
I'm gonna talk to a tree.
And I
I'm gonna talk to a tree. before
don't
we
know
start
where to
floating.
go.
So, Ro, you're suggesting this answer, and then Bazz just says, I'm going to talk to a tree and walks away.
I stand
got
right there.
it.
Oh,
I
okay,
stand
okay,
right
excuse
there.
me.
I'm discussing.
Yeah.
I think I should talk to a tree, and if that doesn't
Okay.
work, Ro, you can try to talk to another tree.
Okay.
And if
that
that
sounds
doesn't
like a
work,
good plan.
Then we can split up.
Yeah. I don't think we should split up. Like you
If
guys
you're
would stay
flying
here.
500 feet in a direction, we're splitting up. I don't.
No, I would fly up.
I know,
to
but
see, like, if I
500
can see
feet
the
up.
meadow.
I don't know what happens to you at 500 feet up.
Yeah, that is a
Gosh.
little scary.
Yeah.
Explodes.
What if I get like, yeah, I don't know.
What if you get upside down?
What if we like tie a rope
Around.
Around
Yeah, you
her
could tie a
ankle.
rope to me.
And if
Anybody
she
have
gets
and I
fun
fly
with
up,
rope?
and we don't lose each
anybody have
other.
fun?
Tello
Oh my
looks at the
gosh,
50
it's a
feet of rope at his
kite.
side.
It's a rope kite.
All right, so if we all tie the rope to each other, we can get a third of the way up. And then I'll turn into a bat, and I'll
And then
fly
we'll
up with the rest of
alternate the rope.
All right, I start talking to the
Hey,
tree.
Looney
guys,
Tunes.
guys,
I look
guys,
over at a tree.
we have a sending stone, so like we could,
I cast tree speak.
Okay. So you walk over
Okay.
to a tree and you
Yeah.
use your
One of the
dramatic
ones that
ability.
look. Can I do like an insight check to see which one would be like more chill to talk to?
No, they're all giant trees.
All right.
Yeah, but which one has cooler vibes?
So Bazz, you approach one nearby, and as you get closer, everyone here is having the incredible experience of seeing such wild things. But what you are having is a reminiscent experience. Ogba is a being that you have seen many times in your life. Not like every day, but many, many times. And for you, that is a deep... I mean, how Bazz feels about it is up to him, but culturally, it is deeply... It's spiritual. It's religious, your connection with that tree. And to approach trees that even are reminiscent of Ogba in some way is powerful in whatever way you would choose for that to affect Bazz. And as you near them, you start to realize that the trees are amazing in ways you didn't realize. So first of all, their roots, none of them are really poking up over the ground, which is weird. All the roots are subterranean. Even in the way that a tree meets the ground and then, before the root goes down, some of it is exposed. There's none of that. It's just trunk straight into the earth. I got you. Sorry, I'm flirting with my wife. As you get closer, Bazz, you realize that in the bark, it is not cork bark that rises up in chunks. It's not layered scale bark. It's not strip bark. The bark is like all of the bark over all of these trees is one tone of color, like a warm brown honey. And then the wood, the space just in between the strips of bark below is like the color of pure gold. And the thin veins, like the bark is in winding, meandering patterns, which does not make sense for the way that a tree grows. And it's like the course of thousands of rivers next to each other. It's like the bark is like the shape of land, and the veins in between the strips of bark are like rivers going all the way up and down the tree. And you are soldiering on. I know you're tired. But so it's a fascinating pattern. As you approach one of the trees, you and everyone around you hears a brief like sound, like a snap, and then a and from where you are, Bazz, you look up, and a leaf is just drifting down from one of the branches, and 40 feet away from you, just falls onto the forest floor. Maybe, I don't know, the leaf is like 10 feet across, maybe, has just landed 40 feet away from you, and you stand next to this immense tree. You're being a real trooper, and I appreciate it.
I say, there's a big leaf. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so you reach out and touch the tree. As you connect to it, magically in your dryatic way, you touch the tree, and in a way that you have never felt before, it feels like the tree touches you. There's no physical change in sensation, but you feel like presence, like energy at the edge of the tree, and all of those faint thousands of gray lines Bazz has down his arm and his like ash bark skin, Bazz, everything halfway up your forearm lights up a little bit, and you hear the sound of like 1,000 voices speaking in a low hum, in like just kind of like a dull like tonal like kind of immediately pulse back at you, and it's like almost too much to take in, and you just sort of like, you feel like overwhelmed, not pain, but just overwhelming sensation as you put your hand on the tree, and you sort of like, and it's hard to even maintain the connection.
I put both hands on the tree and I try to focus real hard.
Okay, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Where did the top page? Oh, the top page of my.
I got you. Quick, someone say something for the listener.
Hey, something for the listener.
Hey, something for the listener.
This is something for the listener.
Hey, something for the listener.
If you're listening, then this is for you.
All right, I'm gonna burn.
And this is the
inspiration.
listener. I'm not the listener. I'm actually
Okay.
listening to myself, but you're listening to me as well. We're in the same page. You get it. You really do
You
get
said
it.
wisdom saving throw, Zachary?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is a 28.
Holy crap.
Let's
I think
go.
he's pretty wise. He's a pretty wise guy.
Bazz, as you
Wait,
focus
you
in
think
and
the
touch
wise guy?
it, you hear that thick, heavy, and it's got like a warbling energy to it, and it floods your mind. And the sensation is uncomfortable and powerful, but not bad. It's like too much of a good thing. And you feel a sensation of warmth flood across you. And all of the fungi around Bazz, you watch where the lines of his skin are exposed on his hands, his wrist that comes past his gauntlets, his neck above the like hood of his cloak, all of those gray thousands of lines on his ash bark skin all light up gold. And his strands of hair, which have lost their black kind of like rot look after taking off the cloak, all of his auburn leaf hair just lights up like bright yellow, as if it was just growing in spring. And as Bazz just kind of freezes there, shaking, holding onto the tree, Bazz, you get images of like golden fire like flash in your mind. And what connects with you is a voice, but in a way that it never has before. It does not feel like the voice of one being of a plant. You hear like 1,000 voices. Just, there's no words, but there's just like a sensation, an awareness of a communication of like presence, of acknowledgement of you. And give me either an Arcana or an Insight check.
Can I deepest insight Bazz?
Sure. Yeah. So after you do that,
Nice.
give me an Intelligence saving throw, Bazz.
You said Insight or Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 17.
Nice. And then your Intelligence saving throw? Is there a reason you rolled the dice twice the first time?
I only rolled it one time.
Oh, I thought I saw you roll it twice. Okay.
Intelligence saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
That's 11.
Wow. Okay, so one thing at a time.
Can I
Bazz.
eavesdrop?
Yeah. Well, we'll get to you. You are not talking to the tree. You're talking to the trees. Bazz. This forest is one tree.
Oh.
This
It's like
forest
those
is
mushrooms.
a tree covering the western half of the continent.
Just
Every
one tree.
single one of this is an outbranch of one tree.
What?
Is it like those
Y'all brain
mushrooms
is a
that have
tree?
like the same brain for miles?
Oh, I wish.
And then Craig, as
That's
you
what Greg takes away. Yalabrin is a tree.
Olabrin tree, as Bazz has a deeply powerful druidic and spiritual
The
moment
earth is a bush?
connecting with this tree. Craig, you sort of like peer into his mind and you feel yourself.
No, wait. Can I say what happens?
I mean, no, but go ahead and give me the beginning.
Can I say that like as Bazz has his hands on this tree, Craig comes up behind and like barely pokes
him in the back with a
just
finger.
like just lays a finger like on his back
And
and then
Craig-
just like
As you Ethernet cable connects to Bazz, you feel like your eyes close, and then you all watching Bazz like Matrix light up, and then Craig gets the varicose veins like getting into his mind, and Craig, you feel yourself pulling back the folds and layers of Bazz's mind, but instead of seeing into a mind the way you always do, you get flashes of golden fire and heat run down you. And could you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Question, real quick.
Absolutely. I really just thought he was going to talk to a plant. This is getting wild.
yeah, this is 8. It was 8.
Craig, could you roll 3d6 for me?
Oh my gosh.
How far are there branches? Did you say that?
Like
where do the branches start? Yeah.
It's a variable for different trees. I mean, for
Yeah.
the largest, about 150 feet up, but for some of the smallest, about 100 feet up. So very far.
So
away from
they're
the ground.
like it's all a trunk until like way.
The largest branches of these trees are bigger than many of the largest trees.
Mike is gonna forget this number. If we don't let her say
what'd you
it.
get?
Sorry.
No, I won't. I work at Chick-fil-A. I have to remember everything.
Oh wow.
Get
stand
roasted scrub.
I do know how many things I have to remember
I saw
every
you
single
holding
day.
up your fingers with a very determined
You
look, so I
said
was
you
trying
said
to help.
Micah's gonna forget this number, and all of the exhaustion left Micah. And he said,
I will
Why
prove
don't
you
you
wrong.
check
Give me
yourself,
numbers.
man?
I will
You do,
remember
like,
them.
some psychic
What'd you
damage
get?
right there.
9.
That hurt.
9 psychic damage.
Oh my gosh.
And Craig, you just like are shunted out of Bazz's mind.
Yeah, get shunted.
And your mind is just filled with kind of like a dull thrumming.
Okay, it's been so long since we've played that I don't know if I still just have 70 hit points. Did we long rest?
Yes.
Yes, 7
Okay.
times.
Yeah.
7 times, 70 times.
I'll do what it takes to roll
make
the
it
dice.
right.
What are you guys? What is that?
So Bazz, you're blah, chanting by the trees.
So basically a bunch of golden nonsenses in my brain, but
That is one way to describe it.
but I held on strong enough to where it didn't hurt me. But it's
So
like
you are connected
overwhelming.
to this. Yeah, I mean, you are having in a way. What?
I'm sorry. That's all just happened. It's just I touched his back and then I got 9 hit
9
points
damaged.
removed.
You got 9
Yeah,
damaged.
you
I don't even
connected-
have any thought. No feelings.
no,
Just-
thought.
just pain?
You feel
No,
ashamed.
your feature completely failed as you
You got
peered into the
shunted.
mind of a living force of druidic power you can't fathom.
You were
I'm just
shunted. I
kidding.
don't know what to say.
I just like you know how like the meme where it's like the Chihuahua and then the Vietnam flashback behind him. For me, it's just flashbacks of like me hunched over writing in a spiral for literally a month and a half of writing this session, just like and all I'm hearing is
Sorry.
I focus
Anyway.
on the voice of the forest.
you are connected.
And I say, how do I get to the center of the forest? Like, where do I go?
Bazz, you don't get an answer at all to the question you've asked.
Great.
And it's you guys are killing me tonight. And instead, what you feel is like you get a whispering that feels like the answer to your question, but is indiscernible in the overlay of so many endless responses of just that like, and it like tones and fills your mind, but it's like it's overwhelming and unhelpful, but it's like melodious
Like the
instead of
wind.
discordant and painful. And it overwhelms you, and you feel no knowledge of the direction of where the center is, but deeply connected to the power of what lies at its center.
Okay.
I mean, you get the feeling
Yeah.
that
I
this
peel
is
a little.
not a being that you have this scale and scope to interact with.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
can I see your phone? I want to look something up.
Yeah. You know how to use iPhone?
It's on my
It's
phone.
okay. I just got an iPhone.
And he's being cool about it.
Welcome to the
Yeah, it has titanium in
Second
it. I don't know if
country.
that matters or not, but I thought I should mention it because I paid a lot of money for it,
Anywho,
and it doesn't really matter at all. The titanium option doesn't do anything for anybody. Is that what Craig's doing right now?
No, this
You-
is you not
what did you
knowing the
look
way
up?
to the center.
hold up
But just
the meme
feeling
of the guy in that
connected
weird
to it.
cat suit doing the like weird.
Okay.
All right, so I say thank you because I don't want to be rude because it gave me the right
Thank
answer.
you.
I'm just too dumb to know what it said. So I say thank you. I appreciate that, and I start to separate.
Bazz, as you go to pull your hands away, you can't.
Oh.
They
Help.
feel entirely
Help.
connected to the tree.
He's-
And
Come
Bazz
on.
is not saying or doing anything. He's just standing there with it connected. And he like all the marks on him glow a little brighter. And the voice speaks to you of many things you can't understand in just this cacophonous but like melodious like that's like flooding over you, and you feel like a swell of energy, and you all watch as Bazz's arms extend, the shoulders and his muscles flex, his neck kind of like stretches upward, and his mouth falls, like is slightly agape, and his eyes roll back in his head, and he just sort of shakes for a moment and like kind of falls backwards sitting. And Bazz, could you roll 3d6 for me?
Is it going to be a 9?
9.
Oh, wow.
Could you take 9 temporary hit points?
Yes.
Yikes.
I don't have a pencil, but I will think about it.
Could you pass him your pencil?
Can you pass me your pencil, please?
I don't have an eraser.
Oh.
Well, Micah's awake.
None of them work. None of the erasers work.
Yeah, they don't. I'm sorry, buddy.
Just like, apparently, deepest insight. I'm just kidding.
Look, it works all the time. Not in this instance. It does.
You guys just take advantage. Y'all just want to know everything, but sometimes it's better for you not to know.
And Bazz, you have answers to none of your questions, but you feel like, I mean, I know Bazz can be like an aloof figure, that, you know, things are often very cerebral for him, but you are aware that you have connected with one of the most powerful natural forces in the world, something that feels deeply united with this deep magic first flame stuff you've been spoken of, and it is impressed upon you how, I mean, this place is more than druidic. The practices of druidism must be derivative of what is innate in this place, and you feel empowered and emboldened and filled by it, though with no clarity.
Guys, okay, so it's one tree.
Telepauses.
Yeah, you talk to one tree.
Nope, it's all one tree.
Y'all brain is all just one tree.
It's all every
do you
single
mean?
tree here is one tree.
Like they're connected?
They're all the same tree.
Telo just looks kind of
How are they-
stunned and walks around.
So they like
looking at all.
branches?
Are they all just like holding hands under the ground? Like, what's happening?
Maybe. I basically like, imagine like if you're like really thirsty and you're like, can I have some water? And then you just like had to drink water for like 3 days straight, and it like was too much. It was a lot of water.
What?
Telo's nodding sympathetically, but looking like he's
So
not
This will
confident.
I
make sense
asked
at
the
one point.
tree where to go, and it told me, but it was basically just too awesome that I couldn't understand what it was trying to tell me. But I get the sense
this
that we're
tree-
welcome here, which is good, I think.
Is this tree a gold?
No,
Is this like your saloon?
no. And honestly, it's very offensive that you would
Is this your god?
say,
No.
misuse the name Selena.
I just have to say Zach is frozen on my screen
You're
in the
frozen on
bloodiest
my
face.
screen.
You're
so-
frozen on our screen, so
You're
it's
frozen on
okay.
my screen. So
You're
why don't
not
you-
frozen on
Oh.
our screen. You're
So-
fine.
Okay, it's
Okay.
fine now.
Yeah.
So I don't know where to go. I feel good though, and I feel like Craig. What's wrong with you? Are you okay? You're smoking a little bit.
So Bazz, you ask Craig, "Are you okay?" And Craig goes,
I've seen too.
I kind of have a feeling that if we just walk, we'll probably get to where we're going eventually.
I think we're
Okay.
alone now. Doesn't seem.
Okay. Can I do a check?
"Yes."
Never mind. I'm not gonna do a check. I
For
decided. against
what?
it. I was gonna check for any little animals, but you already did that, and it was a stupid thing. So let's just move on.
I don't
bet
do
there's
stupid things. It
chipmunks
doesn't sound like
somewhere.
me. It sounds like somebody else.
Jackie,
No, I'm saying I did a stupid
don't
thing.
let your DM's exasperated demeanor detract from the fact that this is your D&D session, and I want you to do whatever you feel led to do with it. So if you would like to look for little animals, you absolutely can.
But Landon already looked for animals.
It's up to you. Do whatever you want to do.
No, because the moment I roll the dice, you're gonna say no.
No, that's just because. No, don't conflate DM. I want to look for something with DM. I know the answers to the plot, right? Like that is a very unique question from earlier.
Hey
There's a
Zach,
reason
I
that that
actually
was-
want to look for animals again, so
Hey.
I'm gonna ritual cast the same spell.
Hey,
so I want to
Zach.
know about every animal within 3 miles.
Please don't.
Okay, don't do that. Never mind. Jack,
If you want to look for a thing, I'll describe it. But please
Hey, magic awareness?
do it, Craig. Okay. So
you only get to see the magic
Frustrated.
items around you.
frustrated that your deepest insight didn't. you stand up Describe to me what it's like as you pulse your magical awareness outward.
So I'd like
with
to
old
think
psychic powers.
that after like Craig went and like touched Bazz's back, that he also fell down, but he was laughing on the ground, and then he just like pops up and he's like,
Okay.
if that one didn't work, maybe this one will. And then he tries magical awareness to like.
So Craig pops up after falling down behind Bazz, reaches out his arms suddenly and closes his eyes, and just. And Craig, all the sound drowns up around you, and you hear in your head Old's voice go, I guess. And it's just like this pulsing psychic awareness falls away from you. And Craig, okay. You become aware of all of the objects carried by your allies. And then you remember, that's right. This feature, this power you have from this eldritch being moves out a radius of less than 50 feet. It functions the way as it always has. And... Yeah.
Up to 60 feet.
Oh, cool. 60 feet, a distance away. And you detect the same objects you do basically every time you've ever used this feature. Because for some reason, you never use it in places with new things. You only use it in places with the same people. And so you become definitively aware that within 60 feet of you, no one has buried a +3 sword in the ground. Like it's
Yet. You have one of those. You can plunge it in the earth.
So you pick up all the magical items carried by your allies, which is quite a few.
You know how like on boats there's like that feature like the radar thing, and then the like little green light like comes up? I like to think that Craig uses this to like tell if there's someone like in the forest or like like he's like, anyone there?
I'm laughing. Well, first I was laughing because you said you know that green thing on boat, that thing that does the pings, and then Landon just quietly going, radar? Because that's what that is. And then I kept laughing as you said, no, DM, I know the feature didn't do what it's supposed to do. What if it does a different thing? And you just picked a different feature to me, which you don't have. But just for the sake of it, right now, and only right now, it also does that.
Okay.
And you become aware that there is not anyone there except the people traveling with you, as is the case with every time you use this feature.
Hey guys, where are we going?
So Craig touches Bazz, falls down. When Bazz says, "Are you okay?" he goes, "Ha ha ha." Then he stands up, points his head, his arms out, lowers his arms, and goes, "Hey guys, where are we going?" Wow. You know what we have? We have an ecosystem in this podcast. And when Abby left the niche of chaos, Mika filled it naturally.
It's
Guys, I know where to go.
Might be working, you guys.
The tree told me it's that way. Let's run, friends. Gang, we gotta go that way.
Please don't talk.
Jackie, please don't. Please don't. Please don't make
Bazz
it.
starts sprinting into the forest. He starts
Bazz is running.
Determinedly.
Craig chases after him.
Okay.
What a fun game of tag.
Tello, this way, Tello.
Tello
I
just
guess
goes,
we're running to 10 miles, y'all.
Tello like hooks his crossbow on his side, straps his
There's
bag down,
baguettes.
and just
I
goes
smell baguettes.
and starts jogging. And then Gretta goes and then just starts running after.
But she runs on all fours.
I gotta go to the bathroom, you guys.
Don't control her.
Bazz does the move where he knows where he's going.
The party travels further into the forest. Landon, go potty. Anybody else have any things their character does?
I want to detect magic items.
Okay. You kick to catch magic items.
What? You kick it?
Guys.
I think that we should just start moving in a direction and say that we move until we reach the destination.
That sounds like a plan.
I think we're trying to do that, but we're just like not doing super great.
Yep. Okay. So, also, when Landon walked away, he tried to mute his microphone and he muted mine instead, so I've unmuted it.
That's funny. Did you say anything important? Probably.
As the group travels forward, Craig and Ro, do you do anything? Because you're now the only players here.
No, we move. We are doing the moving forward.
Ro, do you have any input? Any thoughts?
Nah.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, I do. No, I don't. It's fine.
Pick.
This is how I feel when people come through drive-thru and don't know what they're ordering yet. Anyways.
Sorry, that's like always me at the
No,
drive-thru.
you're okay. Go ahead.
I apologize.
Go ahead, man.
I
Got
didn't
it.
realize
No,
how
I'm
important
good.
Abby's role was in this community. I never saw her as a stabilizing force, but,
But
what do I
she
know?
would not. She would be joining in right now.
Yeah.
You know that for sure.
Yeah, but her like hunger for the lore and the plot balances. You know?
I thought you said Lord. Did you just drink from his?
Yeah,
Red
but her
Bull?
hunger from the Lord.
Yeah, why are you drinking Red Bulls,
Why
Zach?
are
You never
drinking
drink Red
his
Bull.
Red Bull? You have a Red Bull. You have one. Do you want me to get it for you?
More than 2 years, listeners. That's how long.
Zach does this. He'll be at the table, and whatever source of caffeine is closest to him, he takes.
I wonder why.
I know from
So
experience.
the group travels, and you all stride. You walk, and you. The antics, listen, the antics happening. Micah's doing like, I don't know, a stunted version of the Running Man right now. I'm just confused. The group travels, and you all walk.
Zach is
and you all
frozen
walk.
again.
Okay, and you all walk, and you walk.
Oh,
Connection's
There
busted
we
for a
go.
moment. Can you still hear us, Jackie? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And it's disconcerting because you all know that you're headed somewhere important. You're not sure the direction of, but it is breathtaking. And you all at times are more than 400 feet away, or 5 or 6 from any of the nearest trees, and then at sometimes passing only 10 feet away from them. And in this way, you all begin to take in the details that Bazz saw of how gorgeous these trees are up close, how they have a quality like precious minerals. And Craig, you are struck by the bark at the edge of these trees, not only because even with your little floral natural knowledge, you know, in the way that even with that knowledge, you are sure that this bark is very unlike anything you've seen, but how much you are struck that the relationship between the gaps in the bark and the wood below is very much like precious metal veins beneath earth. And it is bizarre and beautiful. And yes,
can I pocket some bark?
it's attached.
Is there any loose part, or do I have use
Make
a weapon?
An investigate. Yeah, I mean, you can certainly.
Is
cut,
it
try
gonna
and
make
cut
it
something off of the
unhappy
tree.
if I
Who knows?
Yeah, don't.
You can certainly try.
Do I have to roll anything?
Which one are you doing? Are you cutting bark off, or are you looking for loose bark?
I'm looking for loose bark
Give me an
first.
investigation check.
Hey, that's a nat 20.
Oh my goodness! Well, you have a modifier.
Whoa.
That's
I do.
phenomenal.
It's probably gonna be negative. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, 19.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
You know, this is not the first time that when recording your rolls, I've written down something in the teens and then parentheses nat 20. Craig, finding loose bark on these trees it's just not common. They are so old and so ancient. And holy cow, you found some.
Oh,
And
hey,
as you
that's
kind of like
crazy.
trace your eye, it's the eye of a miner that finds it for you, because weirdly, even though you're dealing with a tree, they're so large. It's like looking through rock veins, and you find where some of that like kind of golden pattern, and man, it is so like gold, of the wood beneath the strips or in between the strips of bark, tracing and running down the edge of the tree like a waterway. You find where some of it like kind of bows to the edge a little unnaturally, and you realize it's like a burrowed edge that some sort of an insect has dug into. And as you kind of push your finger down, you feel a little give, and you feel like this section could possibly be pulled away from the tree. Okay. And Craig, as you go to break off a piece, you pull off like a square foot of bark in kind of like a spade arrowhead pattern that just sort of pulls away from the tree. And everyone turns and looks at the sound of this action. And Craig, as it breaks away,
He didn't do it.
break the bark, many tiny thousands of fibers pull away from the cracked bark, and as you pull it away, the wood below looks vaguely metallic and golden sheen. It's beautiful. But as you pull the bark away, on that underside of that softer cork fibrous material, the other side of the bark looks brilliantly bright and looks like it's made of metals. And as you break it, many thousands of fibers fall away like golden dust, like glitter, just falling down toward the forest floor. And where they fall and reach the ground, the moment they touch the ground, like all of the stalks of grass in that immediate area just grow up a little higher, and you were holding in your hand this light but strong, flexible wooden material.
How thick is it?
Like 2 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's about like a foot across and a foot high, and kind of like in a spade pattern. Not perfectly. It has many incongruencies of a natural bark, but...
Does anyone have like a mini dagger? Or like, I don't.
Teller
A
just
mini
suddenly
dagger?
pulls a dagger from a sheath somewhere on his body. You didn't even know there was one.
I'm gonna say that as like we're walking. Are we running? Or are we walking?
No. I mean, you guys can just long distance run if you want. There are checks associated. There's no reason. You're just walking.
Okay. Can I say as we're walking, like Craig's like carving something?
Yeah, like you request, and Teller says, "Sure, buddy," and he just hands you the knife.
I'm gonna say that he starts working on carving a little, I don't know. Is it big enough to, like the tiger up there, but as a
Okay.
bear,
So you're trying to whittle something out of the
Tiger.
wood or carve it into the wood?
like whittle it.
So you're trying to cut wood away and carve a little.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an artistry check. Do you remember that document that we've been over many times?
Artistry's intelligence.
Okay.
Just so you know.
It's dexterity
That's
or intelligence, and you choose which
Oh,
one you
that's
want it
right.
to be for you.
You choose.
Permanent.
Sorry.
I am so gonna use my inspiration on this.
Okay. So mark that off your sheet.
Okay. I'm so glad I did. So artistry is
Intelligence or dex, you're permanently assigning it to one or the other. There
gonna
is
do
a
dex.
document in the Discord,
Yeah.
in the Homebrew channel, about the additional skills and features we created. Anytime you want, you can look it up, and then you can list where you want these to connect under your sheet. But you want it to be dexterity for you?
Yes, because
So-
intelligence is -1.
Somewhere on your sheet that you want, even on the next page, just go ahead and write in artistry as a dex trait. And we'll talk about this more at break. But
Oh, hey, it's on my sheet.
oh, there you go. What is it? Is it dex or intelligence for you?
It's Dex.
Excellent. So what'd you get?
What? Oh, I got a 19.
Okay.
Bazz,
Craig?
Craig is ripping up trees.
Craig, is wow, that look from Landon.
Honestly, if Craig can reach into the ground,
Wait, I can't hear you.
Yeah, sorry. You're go ahead. Try that again.
Say that
Boz.
again,
if Craig
Lando.
could reach into the ground and rip up a 400-foot tall tree,
He's pretty strong,
more
though.
power to
Craig
it.
just
Ain't
I-
super
ripping
more
the
than you ever
bark
knew.
off.
I am what it has feared.
Craig, as you whittle
Craig, if
away-
he's going to physically pull the bark off a tree,
He did that.
I'm going to try and stop.
he's already succeeded.
I try to stop him. Then after
He has
the fact.
succeeded.
Then I try to stop him
No,
after
it
he's
was
done.
loose bark.
I try to stop him after
Okay,
he's done.
Craig is holding a piece of bark.
I'm whittling it.
Take it out
I'm
of his
whittling it
hands.
into a
Okay,
bear.
let's get opposed athletics checks.
I will fight you.
Craig, you have to roll now.
That was cocked.
That was cocked.
And it says opposed strength. It's like
An
strength.
athletics check, yeah.
Athletics.
Which you should be
This
proficient
is-
in, I believe.
This is like the fun guys Civil War. It
Yep.
starts because
I got a
Craig
14.
started pulling
what'd you get,
off
Bazz?
I got a
bark from a
21.
tree.
Oh my gosh.
What's your strength modifier?
+1.
You got a nat 20?
I got a
You
guidance.
stink. You stink so much.
Zach's like
You
that
stink
track.
so much. I just wanted to make a bear.
Incredible that you beat Craig on an athletics check. So, Craig, like, Bazz, it's not that, I mean, Bazz is not stronger than you, but he
What
just
are you
suddenly
doing?
rips
You're
the bark away.
ripping stuff off trees. I just told you everything is the big magic tree. It's the same tree. Don't look at me sad. This is my whole thing. You just
Tello just walks up and gently pulls the knife out of your hand and goes, I'm just going to be taking this back.
I was gonna whittle a bear.
you ripped this off a tree. This is important. This is This is a sacred place. This is
And-
like special.
Can I-
Bazz in
I
front of
like-
you, the middle-aged dwarven man with the burn scar on half of his face is just a pouty lip.
I'm gonna put this on the ground and close my eyes and turn around and not know. I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna grab it when you do. I mean,
I
what?
like
That thing-
to think. I like to think that Bazz
like to think
actually
too.
went off to go pee, and then came back and saw that Craig had a piece
Jackie, do
of
you have
tree in
inspiration?
his
Do
hand.
you have inspiration?
No.
Yeah, you have inspiration. That's phenomenal.
It's like Moses when he came back down from the mountain.
But peeing.
Like doing like crazy. He's like, what
But-
the heck's going
And
on?
then
But
he
doing
was
a
like,
quick
"What are you
kissy-kissy."
doing?"
Oh my
Like
god.
he's like zipping up his pants. Like, Craig, what the heck? I leave for one piss, and you're already ripping stuff off the walls.
Bazz comes back from peeing, and everybody's just like chanting around a golden calf, going, "What?"
Was it really that bad of a decision?
Yeah, don't be ripping stuff off magic
It
trees.
was loose.
We're welcome here, and if you're ripping
I
stuff
was gonna
off,
little a bear.
This tree just like zapped
What
your
is it
brain.
gonna do? Is this gonna? Yeah, maybe I'm getting back in it.
Didn't you see
Okay.
the skeleton of the guy wrapped up in the
Me.
tree roots?
So what am I gonna do? Put it back on the tree?
I didn't
just go
anticipate
back.
the amount of me in this episode.
Am I just gonna like
Just
I don't know,
act
like
cool,
hot
bro.
glue
I
it?
just need you to act cool.
Act
Be
cool,
be
bro.
cool.
Do I just like super glue the bark
No, it's
back?
too late. It's
yeah,
too
it
late.
is too late. Now let me whittle a bear.
It's never too late.
Let me whittle a bear.
Okay, if it's bad though, you have to do 12
I know
push-ups.
because I already rolled and I got like
Yeah. Okay. So, Craig, as you finally get the wood back, you just and as you cut and work, this is wood.
This is a long process.
Give me a stone cutting check.
Yeah, wood and stone.
You've already succeeded, but this is to learn something.
That you shouldn't cut magical trees.
Your hand's broken. You learned it was a bad idea.
Oh, this tree just did 9 points of damage to me. I guess I'll peel off its layers. That sounds like a good idea.
I wonder how many hit points this thing has. Yeah, what's the CR?
In the words of Olivia
What is-
Rodrigo, it's a bad idea, right?
2 times proficiency bonus.
It's 2 times your proficiency bonus added on.
Added on?
+8.
Yeah.
So that's 8 plus 8 is 16, but it's a history check, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean I have to apply that -1?
Yeah, sorry about
Yes.
that.
It's 15.
Well, that passes. Craig, as you work with it, you gather from the feeling of it. Oh, this is wood. This is a tree. Craig, there's mineral in this tree. And all this... Dang it, Micah. I'm trying to give you the incredible, fascinating details I've cooked up for my world, but you keep undermining it with the fact that you are funnier than I am. Like, my level of, like, ooh, cool narrative, it's not as high as you're funny. And that's hurtful. So,
I am enjoying it.
no.
No, I am
Own your
enjoying
funny.
it.
Own it. Own the fact that you're upstaging me. And you cut up the wood, and you go, and Bazz, you look back thinking,
I don't look.
Okay.
I purposely am not
then Bazz,
looking.
what you hear is, and you're
Bazz
like,
gently
he's
weeps
licking
to
it.
himself. No, I don't. I don't.
As
I plug
my Craig
ears and I
gently
go,
weeps.
La 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 la.
And Bazz, you're trying to drown out the sound of what you know is Craig
I
licking
cast
the bark.
feign death on myself and I fall into a stupor. Bazz dies.
But Craig, confirmed from both the visuals and the tactile sensation and now the flavor in your mouth, which for some reason you recognize. Craig, there's gold in this wood. There's gold in this wood.
Why did you have to know that? Now he's going to be trying to take all the
There's
bark he
gold
can.
in these
Stop
trees.
it. No.
The reason these trees look like gold is because in some small amount within this bark, this endless, towering army of trees, this kingdom of wood is filled with gold. And it dawns on you, there might be more gold in this forest than there is in the rest of the world.
Hey, y'all want to chop down some trees and make some money?
And,
Just kidding.
and as you carve
All
up
of
this
a sudden,
figurine,
you're from
more aware of working with
Alabama?
stone in your practice. It with a 19, it's not some beautiful, masterful bear, but you do successfully whittle what looks like a small figurine of a bear, and it is partially wood and partially gold. And could you make a general intelligence check with it with advantage?
Oh,
based on-
that's a nat 20.
Oh my!
Sorry, so that's a 19.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the highest
Craig,
I can go.
You have
so.
two. You have 2 rolls this session that are 19 abbreviation nat 20.
Oh man,
But you're
I
average
love
looks
not
good
being
for this
smart,
episode.
huh?
It dawns on you, this substance, at a market of just genuine, like, wholesale material, would be worth significantly less than gold, because it only has amounts of gold in it. But to an artist, or a collector, or just a wealthy person, this substance must be more valuable than gold, because it is wood infused with gold. And someone who purchases for the sake of prowess or display would be owner of something that no one else in the world would have, which is wood infused with gold. And as you hold this crude little figurine, you are aware that this figurine you hold in your hand is worth probably 35 gold. Just this small wooden bear figurine you have.
I will kill you. I will kill you. I will do it. Yes, you.
So,
crazy.
Craig, go ahead and put in your inventory.
Bear gold.
Yep. And then
Bear
next to
gold.
it, put 35 gold in parentheses. And that's really saying something because it's like 4 inches across in your hand.
I could spend 5 minutes making something and do 35 gold. Honestly, I probably could stars in my eyes too.
Hey, we could totally
No.
move forward from
you.
bear gold.
Yes. I'm watching Craig.
Oh my gosh, you know what I do? So
What do you do?
Bazz is in the front of the group and I quietly walk up behind him and then I act out the bear dee, 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 in front of his face.
Do I see? Do I notice?
What's your passive perception, Boz?
No, it's right here.
Okay, cool. What's your passive perception, Boz?
I don't know if it's written down on the sheet, to be honest.
What's your perception modifier?
+5.
Okay, so 15, which is pretty perceptive. Craig, you're not a stealthy man. Why don't you give me a stealth check?
Okay.
If it was Tello, I'd just say he gets away with it, but...
I got a 4.
So, Boz, you hear crunch, crunch, which is tough.
He's a dense
'cause
man.
We've been establishing how hard it is to make noise in this area. But Craig do be a thickum.
He's waddling
And
with
so-
it, playing with it.
So you hear not only the crunching of his remarkably heavy, Thickum's powerful steps, but also you're hearing ding, 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 where the edge of the Star Splinter scabbard is hitting the back of the hand every time he takes a step. And then you also hear Craig going behind you.
I wild shape into a bear and I just do a
Okay,
big-
Craig, whole bear. Just,
and I just look at him and I go
and Tello just,
Oh, we could probably work on the legs a little bit.
I turn around and I keep walking forward as a bear and I fart as he's right behind me.
Ew.
And there's just
Ro
one
is
big-
prestidigitating.
It is a powerful sound because of the sheer girth of Bozz's bare butt cheeks, but it is a muffled sound because of all the fur. So it is one big.
The
And
sheer
Craig,
girth of bear
There's just one big.
butt
There's just one big. In your
gonna
face.
write
Feel a
that down.
warm
And Craig,
hug.
give me a
I'm
Constitution
gonna write
saving
that
throw.
down.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. Wow, it's been a while since we've had this type of session, and I did kind of miss it.
The sheer girth
Give
of
me a
Bozz's
Constitution
bear's
saving throw.
butt
You
cheeks.
can write down the quote.
Oh, I have to do a Constitution saving throw. Oh, they're trying to
Yeah,
Boz.
you got a bear fart straight to the face.
That's horrible.
Oh,
He's like, I've smelled worse.
Every single time Micah looks at her
13.
character sheet, she's surprised.
I went from a 5 to a 13, you guys. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, that's one of your best stats. You go. No, you're good. It's awful though.
I'm gonna stay
Ro
in bear form.
quickly whistles it away
Okay.
I fart
and
again.
just shakes her head.
Okay.
I keep farting.
There's just
And Ro keeps whistling.
just- and Greta's laughing and Tello's just rubbing his temples going and very quietly to himself, Ro, you're the only person with the passive perception high enough to hear him muttering to himself, you love these people, Tello. They're important to you.
I look at Tello and I give him like a "Would you like a ride?" look.
Tello immediately interprets it and just desperately goes, please. And he climbs up.
Okay.
And then Tello's riding a bear.
He's above the farts.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
And the group travel.
You have a great story, and I can't wait to hear it.
You know what? Usually I just go thanks, but right now that means a lot. And so the group travels, and you all walk, Bro, you are still entirely unaware of the passage of time. I mean, you experience it as everyone else, but you have a eerie sense of discombobulation because you always know. And right now you have no idea.
That's really rude of these
Give me another history check. I'll give you one more crack at this just because you have
or
keen mind.
survival.
You can make a survival check. It won't relate to what's happening, so you won't get the bonus of the
okay.
modifier added on, but you can make it if you want.
No, it's
Okay.
fine. I was just okay.
I'm out of
History,
happy
you say?
juice.
We're going to get you more, buddy.
You said history,
I
right?
did say history.
13.
Okay. Ro, it dawns on you. Oh, shoot. You know why this is happening. You all learned about this. This is the enchantment.
It's time blindness.
That the Westwood is enchanted against divination.
Oh.
And against mental faculties and magical abilities of the sort. That it was
Wait,
enchanted.
My ability is a magical ability.
I'm just gonna keep going. You recognize
Well,
it's
no,
enchanted
that's
against divination
serious.
and against
That is
magical
a
awareness
serious
and
question.
against the abilities of perception over like
Okay.
navigation and position. You are aware that the forest was enchanted by Hyundine, and as you learned from the aid of Nifty and Shista when they were all in the Manibus together, that this incredibly powerful, one of the largest enchantments ever laid over a place in Yalabadin, was formed to ward beings away from the ability of navigating the Westwood. And that among the already magical properties of this forest, that this is a portion of the abilities granted to the wood by the Archdruid to protect it from Yeppen when that was the threat. And that in the same way, you all don't know how to navigate it because the magic of the Westwood keeps you from knowing where you are or where you're going.
Have we tried asking Old yet?
You haven't?
He might know where it is.
Also, for whatever it's worth, while no one is innately aware of time, even with their natural abilities, you are aware that hours have passed, just as experienced travelers, and it is rapidly growing dark underneath.
Oh no.
I'll say to Ro and Bazz, as half-dryads, and Gretta would know innately as well from all of her traveling, that you guys are probably in late afternoon, just because it's starting to look like the edge of night, like late evening, and like the difference between thick canopies and sky above is usually that, like a latency of, 3 or 4 hours or so. So, like above, it's probably not evening, but it's readily starting to look like the night below. I promise I'm going to get you another Red Bull, Mika.
Okay.
We're just going to keep you hopped up and high this whole session.
I'm just thinking about the exercises that you told me about.
I'm glad. So, Craig, you are aware. You have not asked Old. The rest of the group, you are aware that it is functionally approaching night, and the sound in the forest is changing. There's starting to be like a of insects, and far away you can hear like and like different and
Watch out, Ro. I got your back.
high above
I got your back, Ro.
you can start to see shadows, minute, tiny shadows, just passing between the trees, which are likely birds, which look like dots from such a great distance, and that the evening chorus of the forest is beginning and coming alive.
Should we make camp eventually soon? Maybe, like, possibly at
It's
some
all
point?
the afternoon, Bazz says in his
9 in
bear
the
voice.
So the bear just goes,
I mean, I think we.
and then one.
I can't like tell exactly what time it is, but I don't know. I think once it gets like a little darker,
Gotcha.
we could make camp.
I'm going to talk to Old now. Not that I didn't appreciate this conversation, but I feel like he knows some
Okay,
stuff.
Craig.
Okay. Are your feelings hurt? Oh, she's gone. There she is. Okay.
I can't see Zach.
And as
I
Craig,
can't see Zach
Yeah, I'm
is why
sorry,
I was trying
the-
to refresh.
it's doing a weird. My Discord server is like suddenly down for a moment, but you can still hear me, right?
My Discord server is
Yeah.
doing something weird.
Do you want him to hurt you in D&D?
Anyway,
All of a sudden the trees come alive and eat Craig? What?
a root the size of a subway train just.
Old.
Okay, and the orb is sadly in your hands.
Okay.
And you hear like a yes.
So, like, 1 to 10, how bad do you want to be dropped in this spring?
Very badly, Craig.
That's not a number.
Give me a persuasion check, Craig.
Craig is so sad. Oh, Zach is gone.
Yeah, I mean, if you can still hear me, I can still hear you. We're fine.
Oh, I can still hear you. That's right, but I can't see you. Okay.
Yeah, my Discord's doing something weird.
I was scared for
It's
a
an 8.
second.
Okay. You hear old just sort of. And Craig, you lose strength in your legs. And Craig just you all hear Craig go like, do you even want to be dropped in the wellspring? And then he just falls over as his legs kind of like flop to the sides, losing muscle control. But his upper torso is still working, so Craig kind of flops over. And then Craig, could you give me an odds or evens?
Odds.
This is for a heart attack.
Oh my gosh.
13.
Or a stroke.
Okay, so you did not have to poop or pee.
Okay.
You lost all lower
my
muscle
God.
control.
Oh my gosh.
You did not strangle yourself. But Craig is suddenly knocked over the ground.
Oh!
And then Craig, as you're like,
That's okay.
as your legs are momentarily just inactive, but your upper body's functioning, you just hear old say in your head, I'd give it about a 9.
Okay. Yeah, that's really good to know.
And then your like legs tingle really badly, and then you get power back on them.
It tickled. Okay. So I was wondering, because you really want to be dropped in this spring well, and we really want to figure out how to find it. Do you happen to know, like, can you like instill in my mind like a Google Maps kind of thing? That doesn't exist. I didn't say that. Do you instill in my mind a paper map?
And you hear a sound you haven't yet heard from Old, which is the sound of a sigh. Old takes in a
Really?
deep breath and... No, Craig, I cannot. In fact, in many ways, I cannot see you right now.
Whoa.
I,
How many fingers am I holding up?
And Old again. I don't know.
Oh my
I
gosh.
cannot. I am aware of you, but I cannot see you
It's
right
hard
now.
not to be.
You are hidden from me by this wood. Part of the reason that I have always needed someone to ferry me in.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes, the
Really?
magics here were laid by a powerful archdruid, but they survive. They are propagated by a force far greater than any individual.
How many? Sorry, go ahead.
So, that was the end of my thought, Craig. I understand that my foreign intonations can be hard to place.
I was just wondering how many people died trying to bring you to the spring because they couldn't escape this forest.
None have made it to the forest before.
Oh man, they died before. Okay.
Give me a persuasion check.
This is 13.
Okay. But he does say, but those who agreed to transport my far seed, I would say 27 have died. Many were inferior to you.
Wow.
Physically, I enjoyed them quite a bit as people.
I am strong.
You are. But I'm sorry, Craig.
I'm just
I do
kidding.
not have an answer to your query. I am limited. This place is fueled by magics stronger than my own.
Bazz said that this was all just one tree.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's a secret. You
I
can't just
didn't.
tell everybody
I didn't.
about
This
this.
place,
You're bear.
I believe, is older than I am.
Wow. I think it's taller than you too. I'm
There's
sorry.
just a long pause.
Okay, well we're gonna get you to that spring.
I have faith, Craig. I'm not worried.
He believes in me. Okay. All right, we're gonna.
And before you can even finish, like the orb's not in your hand. What that group do?
Keep on walking.
Okay.
'Cause I go walking.
Another hour or two
After
passes,
midnight.
and the forest becomes completely dark. And as you all look up, there are no stars, no moons by which to navigate. Everything is just black, occluded by the trees above.
Don't we have light from Bazzaru's staff?
Yes, there is, I think, like 15 feet of total light cast, which is not much in this dark forest. And the light is kind of a bit dimmer than usual right now, because the branches are so thick right now on the staff that the light has trouble occluding through until, as it fades into total night, the very anthers and filaments from the flowers on the staff also begin lighting up and projecting light, as if it has like a night setting. In a way, the light actually makes things much eerier. Or enchanting, depending on how you all are feeling about the forest. But because you all do have like 15 feet of bright light and 15 feet of dim light, and it's just a world of darkness beyond, from which many sounds are emanating. Different sounds now. The chirps and the clicks of birds have disappeared, and you all are getting instead insectile sounds and sudden chirps and cracks at great distances, and far off there's like a
Chewbacca?
and you all hear like dully from high above.
Do we hear any scary animal sounds? Like predatory?
I mean, not so far.
Predatorial.
Do we see Bigfoot? No.
Maya.
Roll a D100 for me and tell me if you roll 53.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, are you serious? That would be so funny.
I feel like Maya would be the
I rolled an
Nah.
88. That's a pretty cool sounding
I
number.
rolled a 48, so that is within.
You all do not see Bigfoot.
That's within 5
wait,
of
wait.
53.
I haven't rolled yet. So a D100?
I mean, I was
Or
only asking
58?
Jackie, but apparently everyone
I'm
else
just
goes.
saying. I know it's
So it's a
not
D100.
Bigfoot,
And a D10.
And a D10. Oh,
but I
dang
think it's
it.
cool that I rolled within 5.
It's okay.
Just
man.
I
as
got
a
a
math
40.
Stop.
standpoint.
Do you guys make camp?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Can you do that fancy thing that you always do, Ro?
of course. Of course. I mean, she says, of course. Sorry, I was working on my Bazz accent.
Okay, so does the group bed down next to a tree, kind of open in field?
I would say I get pretty close up to a tree and do my little ritual thing. And like, could I have the dome like it's flat against a tree and it?
You know what? Yes, I don't know if the spell actually permits it, but I don't see the harm here, and that's
Yeah,
really
I don't-
cool.
I don't
and you've
think
been
it
casting it for a
would.
very long time and become a powerful caster, so sure. Ro, as you commend your ritual, the dome forms, and half of it is sealed up against the edge of one of these beautiful trees. And as the clovers naturally grow below in the way that they are prone to with your powerful Dradic magics, not only do the clovers glow, but so do like all of the clovers bloom with small white flowers in a way they never have before, as if the forest itself, by just virtue, is reacting more powerfully to your magics. And it is beautiful, soft inside, and suffused with a dull light. And the group is tightly packed, but all inside the dome.
I make like a farting sound with my mouth and I go, oh my gosh, Ro, why are you so... Wow, that's disgusting.
Okay, so that happens, Ro. Tella just sighs and lays down and goes to sleep. Greta takes 1,000 notes, fascinated by everything around her.
I go to sleep as well.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
I guess I'll stay and watch then.
Okay.
Yeah, we all fall asleep and Greg is like,
Yeah.
I guess it's my
Give me a
turn.
Constitution saving throw as you watch.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. 8 plus 6 is 14.
14. Yep.
So that would be 24.
Oh my goodness. Craig, you do stay awake for, about 3 hours is the nature of watches. But as you do, this place is... How does Craig feel about the Westwoods so far?
I think he
Jen.
loves it.
Okay.
Like, he's fascinated by the trees and he wants to, I don't know, he's wondering what's at the core of them, you know?
Mm.
Like if the outer edge is like, has so much mineral in it, like gold, like he wonders, he wishes he could like dissect the trees basically.
Yeah.
Um,
Like a scientific curiosity of it.
yeah.
Okay.
And I think that also, like, it's a very comforting and cozy feeling of, like, the soft, like, almost like you have insoles in your shoes.
Yeah, that's a
walking
great
around.
comparison. You've never walked anywhere so comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think he loves that. But he does feel a little claustrophobic sometimes with, like, how not connected he is to, like, the sky. And, like, it almost feels like he's stuck in a room and he can't get out. But since the trees are so tall, it's not terrible. But he does kind of miss seeing the moon.
And Craig, with these myriad of mixed feelings, there's another sensation that comes over you, and it is a deep drowsiness. The sensation Mika is actively happening.
All the time.
Craig feels. And Craig, your eyelids grow heavy. And though it was a very peaceful day of travel, you feel the weight of its... what a wonderful place to fall asleep. Gentle chirping is rhythmic. And... No. You're awake. Yeah, you're up. And you watch. And it is interesting watch, Craig, because there is nothing to see. There is only the small radius outward from the dome. And I mean, you have like 10 feet of dim light maybe coming off of the dome itself. And everything else is just total dark. Like being at the bottom of the ocean looking outward. And the sounds are beautiful, and you struggle to maintain your awakeness, but you do. And you just watch the dark night.
I want to say that he's daydreaming about what it was like in the mines and the songs that they would sing in the mines. And he's like playing those songs in his mind, trying to remember it, and like mentally walking through each lyric and each like what are you...
I just thought of something stupid, but I do not want to undermine this excellent role.
Undermine?
The Underminer!
So he's thinking about the songs that they sang and trying to remember every lyric and wishing he could sing it to himself, but he doesn't want to wake anyone up. And so he's focusing on that, trying to like stay awake.
And so, Craig,
what were you going to say?
as you draw upon your past and keep yourself awake, what plays in your mind is, I hit rock, I hit rock, I hit.
Oh, what was the next part?
Rock.
What was the next part?
You can't remember. But
The next part is ha.
I lick rock, I lick rock. But no, there's a really cool Yellow Indian song, and you occupy yourself to the point at which you feel like you'd need to wake someone else up for a rest. Or for a while.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe.
And you pick, please.
I feel like Gretta could be awake and take some.
So you wake up Gretta.
Gretta.
She says something distinctly grieved, and you drift off to sleep. The next morning, everyone wakes up to light. Dully suffusing the forest. To be clear, the forest it's bright. It's not a dark place, but it never reaches full daylight. It's like it never really gets past like a late morning or late afternoon sort of light to it. And so you all wake up to a myriad of natural sounds, and slowly but surely everyone realizes that no one wakes anyone else up. Everyone just wakes up. And after a bit, Gretta apologizes that she uncharacteristically fell asleep, despite her fascination.
That's crazy. I'm so glad none of y'all were dragged away by alligators.
What's an alligator?
See you later, alligator.
And
Do we feel like I'm just curious. Like, do we feel more well rested or not as well rested?
Like we woke up from
everyone
in the
roll
forest.
me. I love that idea. Everyone roll me a d4.
Oh, a D4.
I got a 2.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Oh my gosh.
I got a 4.
That sucks.
Bazz, the 9 from the day before you can discard now. But whatever you all rolled in those d4s are temporary hit points for today. That everyone gains just from having slept in the Westwood.
Just trying to recover from.
We gained them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought
Also,
you were
Craig, you've
taking
long
them
rested,
away.
so the hit points lost are regained. You're at full hit points plus these
It
temporary.
would be so cool to have an eraser. I'm just kidding. I wonder if I have a pencil.
And so, you all wake up to another day in the Westwood. And what I'll say is, there's plenty more to say about the Westwood, and we shall. But this is a great place to end the session. And so let me just ask you this. How long would you all carry on this course of travel?
Hopefully until we find the spring.
Okay.
I think until we came across something new, like distinctive.
Okay. All right. Well, I will internalize that and take that information with me into the next session. But great session, everyone. Everyone gains 0.02 levels.
We level up.
No.
Oh.
And thank you all for playing again, sleepy people. We're gonna pump some Red Bull in you and throw some cold buckets of water on your ankles.
But in your bones.
I need coffee and an IV like Lorelai Gilmore.
Sorry, baby. Sorry. Didn't mean to call you baby.
That's okay.
I'm talking to my wife too much. That was weird, cousin. Anyway.
Sweet home.
Melody, cut it out.
Back when Melanie used to edit the episode.
I know, been a while.
I miss those days.
I know. Listener, the Patreon is awesome. Go take a wee bit of look at it if you'd like to. We just put the first 2 parts of a patron-exclusive one-shot up called Survival of the Fittest, all with dinosaur characters in it, DM'd by Daniel.
Zach and I play sisters.
We do. You and I are sisters,
no.
and Landon and I are sisters.
That's right.
But none of the listeners know what that means.
Because we both get cysts.
Well, now they do.
Oh.
So, anywho, listener, life is an incredible adventure. You are an important part of it. We desperately need a break. So everybody with me.
Skip,
Skibbity
skip,
wop,
Skibbity
da.
wop, da da.